Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Frostpunk 2. We still have the whiteout incoming. Stop talking. I have a thing to deal with. What's that? Where is this even? Oh, it's all the way up by the dreadnought. Stop talking, you crazy ghosts. We have intruders. Anyway, before we get into the game, I wanted to say I've been away for a bit. If you've been looking at the Ixion that I posted on the channel, you would have heard that I've had a busy couple weeks. I've been traveling away from work, more busy than usual, and that's why the videos were a little different than typical over the last like 2.5 weeks. Fear not, things will be getting back to normal, your normal 2-a-day schedule. I'm still going to be playing Ixion. I want to finish that game and post it all on YouTube. It's like one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm not going to drop that one. And basically we're going to go ahead with the five different series, but still only 2 videos a day, so it's going to be kind of like a weird rotation, at least until we finish one, and then we'll get back to the normal every other day, same 2 videos type of deal we've been doing for like ever now. So anyway, that's where I've been. Well, I'm back now, and everybody celebrate. Woohoo! Anyway, intruders, New London. Steward, a group of strangers have arrived at the old dreadnought. They call themselves the Wanderers. They seem to be a nomadic tribe for whom this wreck was a pilgrimage site. When they learned their tombs were destroyed, they were furious. Did we do that? They were furious, clenched jaws the only sign of outrage. As we've taken their camp, they ask if we at least provide a stockpile of oil that will enable them to survive the whiteout. They seem desperate enough to be a threat. They may choose to raid the old dreadnought. 12 guard squads to protect the colony. I think I could get away with that. I think I could get away with that because we have that new guard tower. This is our oil. Get the hell out. We've chosen war. Well, how much time? We have 41 weeks. Okay, so let's hold on. Pause for a second. So if we get the patrol watchtower going here, we will have 16 guard squads in the old dreadnought. The question is, do we have the space? And I think we will if we can expand the district outward. Can I build up here? No, I can't. That's crazy talk. What about you? Are you a large district? You're not. Okay, so let's expand this district. Let's just go along the rim here, because we don't want to generate any squalor if we don't have to. It's going to be more expensive from a heating perspective, but that's okay. So expand this district. We would like to send more people to be able to man the tower. So let's send them 300. All right, we've chosen the path of war. No quarter. Do you have guns in this game? Is that a thing? Or are we fighting with like pickaxes and stuff? I have no idea. The council is in recess. I can't pass a law. We have the ability to technology, and we're at 132 heat stamps. So like, what would we like to research? Food energy efficiency does sound useful. It's 100 food stamp or heat stamps though. That's tricky. The advanced pump jacks is interesting. Increases your oil output. I wonder though, does this require, do you build it on top or does it automatically upgrade the existing pump jacks? I bet we'd have to rebuild them or something. Excuse me. Worker shifts we've already got. Waste heat conversion. How does this work? So this is a law. Heat recycling. We will redirect excess heat from the industrial machines to neighboring districts. Heat demand in housing districts is decreased. That sounds awesome, especially because we have a lot of housing. Heat overclocking. No, 100% heat demand. That makes 100% sense to me. Let's research this idea. It's only 52, so it's a bit cheaper. Let's go to the Frostland. It looks like our people have discovered some things. What's this? Oh, that's the whale outpost. Cores? More automatons. We don't have any Frostland teams. That's wild, because doesn't this say that they're done? Oh, right here. A group of nomads have set up a temporary camp here after finding our people at the old dreadnought. They're expecting us to hand over a supply of oil, and then they will leave peacefully. If we don't want to wait for them to come collect the promised oil, we could send a stockpile from New London. Alternatively, we could force them out with guards. I'm forcing them out. No peace. Tall towers can be spotted on top of these peaks. Further exploration has been hindered by the constant winds and shearing glaciers surrounding the site. Our scouts have noted that some tunnels by Tesla City head in this direction. We could outfit an expedition to try and reach this site from underground. That's very interesting as well. Where are our teams? Oh, here they are. Okay, we got 10 guys back. Where have they been? Oh, here we go. What's this? Oh, that's the old automatons. I see. So what's happening? You're being explored. Yes. You are not. The high pass is not. Oh, sorry. The map is too big. All right, and these guys are heading to the hills. So, okay, so there's 2 expeditions currently ongoing. 1 just wrapped up. So let's check this out. Found a frozen grove of trees encased in snow and ice, the perfect site for a crew with a wall drill to extract timber. Lots of material we just need to connect it. There's even more material here. I am tempted to just bring this guy back before the cold drop. A pile of stones breaks the horizon. The cairn is both a grave and a cache. We firmly believe that the core within was left for whoever finds themselves in need, and not for the explorer's journey in the afterlife. Some of the scouts fear disturbing the stones, while others point out that we can take the core and reassemble the cairn afterwards. Yeah, just take it. Why not? Who's gonna stop me? The dead? Nice try. Oh, and then we could force these guys out. Send guards from New London. Yeah, get them out of here. Be gone. Dude, we don't even have to build the watchtower. We've got a watchtower going in New London. Dude, I'm unstoppable. He's gone mad with power. I don't know how to make the pilgrims happy, but we are slowly disappearing them from our city, so maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, that's so messed up. I'm a terrible person. I apologize to my family, my parents, everybody. Ooh, almost out of food, actually. This is kind of interesting. So what this means is we should definitely be focusing on trying to get the deep drill going here. The deep melting drill. Yeah, just plop that bad boy down, because we'll have to make up for the lack of food coming from that other district. Promoting progress. You're welcome. I wonder, the stalwarts have grown to be a large percentage of our population. The dead-end crags were explored. Where's that? Over here? Aha! Oh, there's lots of stuff over here. Site of conflict, the Rowett expedition. A pair of broken down transports were flanked by unmarked graves. Neither damage nor death were the result of natural causes. If repaired, the transports could be useful for further expeditions. Then again, their cores could be useful too. I think we fix these things, because we have 6 cores. I think it would be great to have exploration time extremely decreased. That sounds really useful. So let's go put those guys to work. Got more food. Line of rusting shacks marks an ideal fishing spot. The wind calm, the ice thin enough to cut through. Schools of cod and char swimming below. So we could get a lot of food for a little while. And then Deserters End, the Road Expedition. A transport lies in pieces, frozen corpses scattered around, unburied. Our scouts found a journal amongst the carnage. After that bloodshed weeks back, he's only got madder. He speaks of splitting atoms, setting the air on fire, ending the frost. He's declared this a one-way journey, and hanged the men who argued, not waiting for the same. Bury the bodies and go. All right, the Road Expedition will not return. Was that the one sent out by New London once upon a time? I think that's what we had learned. All right, we have 5 extra dudes. So I think we'll just have to hold on to them until the other teams are done with their tasks. All right, that team's done. So we have 10 spare people. And there's another thing happening. Do we want to send them out again? Although I'm not sure there's any like regions that only require 10 people now. We've kind of knocked out all the small fry, because this is 20, 25. That valley is being explored. The high pass is 20. The mountains are 25. The Howling Shore is 20. Frozen Ocean is 20. And then I don't think there's any tasks that would be like a small group of dudes. It's going to take 300 automaton, or 300 prefabs, which is kind of why I'd like to send them here. Oh, we should salvage that guy. Might as well. Make sure we're not leaving anything behind here. Prefabs are very valuable in this day and age. We're very low on prefabs. More people, not really necessary at this point. A lot of material. And then, yeah. Okay, so I think we'll wait for those guys to come back. And then, if we can get a group of 30 dudes, we can try and tackle this guy for the 30 Frostland Teams expedition. What's this one? Tension will slightly rise. I think we have to do this because we're so short on prefabs. I know that people are going to be cranky about it, but I think it's worth doing. The Nomads surrender! Stewards, last night our guards attacked the Nomads' camp near the old dreadnought. Overwhelmed and outnumbered, the Nomads surrendered. They approached to parley. They took great care to avoid the sight of the graves we desecrated. Then they made ready to return to their families. We'll never be content what happened here, their leader says, but we cannot fight you. Made the Frostland judge you as she does. The old dreadnought is safe. Suck it. The Nomads retreat. Our scouts have reported their victory won through little bloodshed. The Nomads fled almost immediately, certain this would not be a fight but a slaughter. The colony foreman is confident the Nomads will not return. Victory! I don't know why I'm so giddy about this. It's so horrible. I've just like banished these people into the wasteland to die, essentially. All right, only 16 weeks left of this material here. Holy cow, our material output is out through the roof, though. Hold on. We need to draw back a little bit before we start wasting stuff here. The stockpile is actually full. So draw this down. Like, shut some of these districts off, even. You're another... Yeah. There we go. Perfect. And then how's the material balanced? Not people. How's the material balance for the old... Oh, I see what I was doing. I think what I was trying to do... You know what we should do? We should just transfer a crap ton of resources to the Dreadnought. So let's transfer... Yeah. Just a bunch. We have a... all right, we'll turn on these districts again, and then we'll just send more resources to the old Dreadnought. Yeah, we're at 50. Okay, so let's send more, but like more sustaining. Too much. There we go. There, I'm pleased with that. Good surplus is fine. Materials we've maxed out on, but we did send a good chunk to the dreadnought, so that's a good thing. Food surplus is growing. They're working on the new deep drill over here, so that'll kind of offset this place going offline. Our fuel depot is almost completely filled, so maybe we build another fuel stockpile. I think it would be worthwhile. Where's a good place for you? Near the material generating quarter. Ah, here's a great place for it. Yeah, plop that down right there. Colder season, heat demand is increased, so we'll have to adjust things. Materials output has gone up dramatically, or consumption has gone up dramatically, because our deep drill for the food has come online. So we'll have to put more people to work. I was a little... I jumped the gun a little bit by taking all these people off. But that's the beauty of the game. You can easily adjust on the fly. So what are we doing? We're actually at a -1 across the board. So what we're gonna do... like that. So you're sitting at -1, you're sitting at 0. So why don't we go like that? We're still growing our stockpiles of everything else. Stop talking. There's so many ghosts. What's happening? Avant-garde, the liberated youth. Steward, ever since we've introduced the liberated youth gatherings, groups of young people have started forming around the city. One such group, calling themselves the Captain's Vanguard Collective, has come with a request. Wildflower, Tin Man, Zeke, and I melded our minds and bodies during our local gathering. This sounds like you had... I'm sorry. I was going to say, it kind of sounds like you had an orgy. We want to make beautiful art to celebrate this and praise the city for bringing us together. They want to erect a striking monument that will raise the city's and your esteem in the people's eyes. They only need some resources to make it happen. Relations slightly... I don't need better relations with the stalwarts. But the heat stamp income per capita is I don't think so. I'm sorry, stalwarts, but I don't think it's necessary. Alright, what do we got for laws? I know I just... did I finish researching that one? Almost. Oh, good God. Stop talking. I have things to do. Let's just double check to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. No maintenance duty. So many people are against the maintenance duty, though. But I do like the idea of just, like, not having to do that. Like, more maintenance just seems really useful. Oh, fudge. I've done that so many times where I accidentally just hit the vote button. They almost passed it! Oh, I feel bad. Especially because I was just told... This happened like weeks ago at this point. But I was told when you're voting, you should turn on guided voting. It's just like a negative or a net positive to your voting. Like people just automatically shift to your side, whatever you're working on. So that's my bad. It's been 2.5 weeks since I learned that. And I didn't even do it. Even now. Talk of protest. Steward, the relationship with the pilgrims have become unbearably tense. They see your current efforts as utter folly and spit on the ground whenever you enter the council. Excuse me, rude. If there wasn't a wet at our door, you would be out there with our fists held high, dragging the city to a halt until you finally start to see reason, they warned. You can ignore them for now, but we may consider placating them before the weather worsens. Hell no, I'm not destroying the deep melting drill, you maniacs. Mandatory unions. I'm not opposed to unions. At all. In real life or in this game. It reduces production efficiency, but trust rising is pretty good. I think we could research that. I'm okay with that. That's a good way to placate them. Especially because it doesn't even require us to actually pass it if we choose not to. At the rate at which I keep, like, accidentally researching the wrong thing, like... Or voting on the wrong thing, like, we'll never pass anything ever again. We have 10 people. We still need more, and there is a team that's on its way back. I don't know where they are. I just saw them. Oh, there they are. Stockpile of resources arrives in about 2 weeks. These guys are still exploring. It'll take 7 more weeks to do that. So we got a ways to go. Yeah, I'm not destroying the deep drill. Are you insane? Have you realized we're running out of food? Oh, how did we get to plus 49 oil? Did I not hit save on the... Oh, I didn't hit save. I apologize to the Dreadnought team. Although it's totally okay for them to draw down their resources a little bit, because we won't be able to transfer oil during the whiteout. That's what we had discovered last time. Squalor is growing. I don't like that. We did promise that we would research mandatory unions. Leisure. That sounds nice. Is there a reason why you're red? A radical idea. Pleasure club. I don't like that. That's seedy and gross. Tension. I don't mind the idea of pushing down tension. Although I don't know if we even have a lot of tension. City-run alcohol shops. Or privatized. Trust rises slightly. Or heat stamps per income. That actually sounds really nice. But we did promise to research this guy. Labor oversight. Basically, they're polar opposites of each other. I think having trust through the roof is, like, really key in this game. At least for the way I've been playing it. The higher the trust is, like, the easier to just pass stuff is, I think. So we got a herd down here. They've been reduced to about half of their stockpile. We've also been getting materials from here. But holy hell, this place has got materials forever. I don't think we'll ever need materials again from them. You guys are still exploring, so I'm going to have these people bring these 50,000 materials to New London here. What are we at? 79? I think in that case, we really, really push materials to the Dreadnought. Because what are you at? 32? Yeah, set it at 200. Over transport capacity. Alright, well, set it as high as it'll go. It's okay to be drawing down only 20 at a time, because we'll be getting 50,000 very shortly, so don't worry about it. We're approaching the whiteout. It's still a ways out, but I think we're in a very good spot. This district will come offline very shortly. 10 weeks, so well before the whiteout happens. I'm terrified. I'm next. Well, uh-oh. They're down to 6% of the population. Are we gonna get rid of all of the pilgrims in the city? It's a little messed up. I feel a little bad. All right, we've discovered Purification Pass. All signs indicate this settlement was habited until recently. Strangely, the larder was emptied, but most clothing and personal items were left behind. There's some bloodstains in the snow, but no bodies were found. One scout found a salvageable core beneath the hearth of the town hall, earning herself extra rations. The buildings themselves contain useful components too if we can spare the men to dismantle them. Holy hell, I think we should come back later and get the 30 team to dismantle this whole place. I have a feeling we'll be getting a lot of prefabs from that, so I think it's worth doing. Muskox herd, we'll just, you know, put a pin in that for a second. And then how far away is this team? 2 weeks away. So if we get this team in 2 weeks, we'll be able to start knocking out some of those 30 team missions. So let's go ahead and just let them come on in. Squalor is growing, so I'm kind of thinking we might want to build another moss tower to combat that. I think it's worth doing. We've got the prefabs, we've got the workforce, and population will be growing fairly shortly. halfway to the research for mandatory unions.
Please do not be scandalized by the liberated youth's behavior. Their experiments pave the way for a brighter future.
Do not be scandalized. Avert your eyes, everyone. It is okay. Oh, this game kills me sometimes. It's very funny. How's food transfer going? Oh, we could transfer more food. And we should. Oh, we're over transport capacity. That's because we're transporting so much stuff. Can I just shove 5,000 over there? Yeah, let's just shove 10,000 to them. I like how that's instantaneous. So that's kind of interesting. Man, they're so hostile, but there's so little of them in the city now. Does it matter? I don't know. We have 31 guards. They'll never be able to usurp me. All right, we've got 30 teams. Let's send them to dismantle this place. Take everything. 500 prefabs. Hell yeah. All right, bring them back to the city. We'll be set on prefabs for quite a long time then. And basically, we've exploited most of our resources out here. It'll take 140,000 weeks to dismantle that. That is wild. So there is a little bit of material over here. And there's a lot of food just like out here, but I think what we would rather work towards is getting another deep drill online, because eventually this district is going to run out of food too. So I think what we should do is work on the long term, which is to get another food district with a deep drill running. So we'll get that going. Or at least prepare to get that going. We don't necessarily have to turn it on right now. Alright, population has increased. We are short on housing again. So, what do? We build another housing district. This one is exposed to the wind, which is interesting because it gives you extra shelter, but less heating capacity. I think what we want to do is expand these districts back here, because we have this district hasn't been expanded yet. This one has, as has that one. So I think before we build a new housing district, we should go ahead and expand out this way. And then check over here. I'm pretty sure you guys have all expanded. We have an empty an empty building slot in that district, actually. And you haven't been expanded either. But we don't have any space for you, so we need to frost break again. So let's frost break back into the canyon and then kind of around like that, so we can expand the district and even build an adjacent district if we so choose. I think that's a good start. People are going to be a little cold for a bit until we get the housing situation sorted. Pilgrims are delighted you kept their word. Relations improve and trust rises. Relations improve barely. There's only 6% of them left in the whole dang city. Alright, we're frost breaking all over the place. We have so many people available, we can frost break like multiple locations. It's crazy. The languid herd is about to deplete. Oh no. That's fine though, because there's actually like 3 other food locations that we haven't even cracked into. Because we have this one. We have this one. There's another one over here. There's another one up here. So yeah, there's 3 food district or locations we haven't even made use of. We could get these old fish, but we don't really need the food right now. We got 30 teams back. Okay, so they've dropped off all of the prefabs. So let's send them to the towers now. What's this? Oh, that's Tesla City. I'm still debating what I want to do with that. I like the idea of the research outpost, especially now that we've kind of started recovering our heat stamps thing, because we don't really need the coal. Like we're doing a really good job with the oil. Like I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like our oil's, you know, sustenance has been really good. Let's go here. Set out an expedition. And we just keep on frostbreaking. It's not December of 1922. And things are looking up. Saving, auto save, thank you. Takes the game a while to auto save every single time. All right, we're back. Oh, there's something to happen. All right, we will talk to the ghosts one more time before the end of the episode. The Pilgrims demand a vote on mandatory unions. Steward, the Pilgrims have drafted the mandatory unions law. Our customary practice would be to hold a vote on it at first opportunity, but another group has already given the right to set the current agenda. The Pilgrims graciously agree to forego their customary research privilege, but trust you to grant them the agenda in the near future to compensate. Did we? I don't think we promised that to anybody. And we can do it right now. One day. Is it wise for the steward to listen to them? Oh, vote on heat recycling will be held in 10 weeks. Oh. Huh. Wow. There's nothing in the middle here. Either all the Frostlanders and the Pilgrims are for it, most of the New Londoners and all of the stalwarts are against it. Well, guided voting. He's got the keys to the kingdom. Oh, I see. Oh, so you declare the law to be of vital importance, which makes most hesitant and some against delegates be guaranteed to vote for it, but relations with the communities opposed to the law will worsen. So this means the New Londoners and the stalwarts will be less likely to be, not less than thrilled. That's actually really interesting. I almost would rather negotiate with people. Because I could negotiate with the Frostlanders here. And what would we do? Mass produce goods. Research actuated heat dispatcher. Or city development effort. Everyone must... Oh, we must enact this law. Well, why don't we just research the heat dispatcher? That's simple enough. Yeah. Vote. Done. We did it.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Suck it. All right, we will get to grant agenda soon enough. So we must, and then we must research the heat dispatcher or whatever it is. Where is that? I might as well do that now before I forget. Heating. Heat dispatcher. That's an expensive one, so I hope this is worth it. It's actually pretty decent. This one increases squalor, but we can make up for that with the Moss Tower or whatever it's called. Okay, research this idea. Have fun. All right, let's pause the episode there. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Frostpunk 2 or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope I had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!